Welcome to Mailbox Monday, stacking the shelves, and Showcase Sunday for January 4th through 6th. Or not 4th through 6th. It's a weekend after that. 11th, 12th, 13th. I don't know what weekend it is. This week I got a few books. I got a couple for review. I bought one. I got one from the library and got one through Paperback Swap. The first one I got for review is Killer Frost, which is the final book in the Mythos Academy series by Jennifer Estep. The first 3 books in that series, I think there's going to be 5 books, they were really good. I wasn't a huge fan of the last book in that series. So we'll see how this book ties up the series. It should be a good read. I believe that book releases in February, and I got a copy of it to review through NetGalley. The second book I got for review was The Winter's Curse by Marie Rukowski. I don't know a ton about this. I know it's a fantasy. It's about a girl named Kestrel who is in a kingdom. Basically, you either get married or you go into the military, and she doesn't want to do either. She wants to be a musician. So this is about that. And I've heard really great things about it. The preliminary reviews have been very positive. It's supposed to be a very good fantasy. Okay, the book I got through Paperback Swap is Vanished by Sheila Chari, and this is a middle grade mystery. Honestly, I love the cover, and that was the first thing that drew me to this book. But it's about a girl who dreams of being a famous musician on her Indian stringed instrument. And so she gets involved with it says basically a legendary curse. So it sounds like a fun mystery, maybe has a little bit of magical realism fantasy in there as well. So it should be a fun read. And that was on my wish list at Paperback Swap, so it's one of those things I added a while ago and just finally got hold of. Alright, so the one book I did buy this week is Clean Sweep by Alona Andrews. I really love this husband-wife writing team. They write the Kate Daniel series, which is an excellent urban fantasy series. They also write the Edge Chronicles, or I think they're done. The 4th book was the last book in the Edge Chronicles. And that is a little bit more paranormal romance. There's more romance in that one than in the Kate Daniel series. They're always just excellent worlds, excellent characters. I'm excited to read this. This was released as a web series kind of thing where they would release part of the story once a week for a number of weeks. I don't do good with reading those kind of things because I forget to go back and actually read the rest of it. So I was excited to see they released as a book because I will sit down and I'll read the whole book and I'll remember to finish it. So I'm really excited to read that. I think it'll be a good read. And then I did pick up 3 books at the library today because, I gotta get more books. I get books for my son at the library, and I always am like, ooh, I wanted to read that. So I picked up The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Jennifer Lynn Barnes also wrote Every Other Day, which was a young adult urban fantasy that I really, really loved. It was about a girl, she had superpowers every other day. So she'd be normal one day, and then the next day she'd be super powerful, and then she'd be normal next day. So it was just kind of fun. This one, it's another young adult paranormal series, and I read the synopsis and I thought it sounded cool a while ago. I actually had it on hold at the library, but the hold expired Monday, and then my son was home from school Monday, and we never got time to actually go to the library, because that's the day it was negative 30 in Minnesota with negative 65 wind chills, and nobody wanted to go anywhere. So I went by there, and they had it today, so that was good. The other one I picked up is the Sea of Monsters, which is the second book in the Percy Jackson series. This is the graphic novel adaptation of that series. I have read the whole series and the Heroes of Olympus series, and I really like them. I read the graphic novel adaptation of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief last year. I thought they did a really good job, and it was kind of a fun way to just relive the book without reading the whole book over again. And also, I always find it really interesting to see how they depict the characters from the book in these graphic novels. So it's a very well done full color graphic novel, and I'm hoping I like this one as much as I like Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief in graphic novel format. The last one I picked up from the library was also a graphic novel, and this is Artemis Fowl. This is a middle grade series. It's actually a book series that has a number of books in it that I really enjoy. It's about kind of a kid who's an evil genius, and he ends up getting involved with the fairies that live underground on Earth, and they kind of have a secret organization down there. And so, I don't know, it was a great series. I liked it, and I'm excited to see how they transfer that over to a graphic novel series. Again, full color, very nice pictures and stuff, and that always makes a difference to me. I like pretty pictures, so if it has pretty pictures, that's half the battle, right? Right there. So that's what I got this week. You know, it wouldn't be a post if I didn't mention the weather here in Minnesota, because we have crazy stuff going on. On Monday and Tuesday, all the schools were closed because it was negative 30 outside, and with the wind chill, it was negative 65 or something like that. That's cold. That's like you walk outside and you feel your eyeballs freeze in your head, and you breathe and like you can't breathe because it just like freezes everything going down into your lungs. I think they say your skin can freeze in 5 minutes out in that weather. So that's why they canceled school. But the contrast to that is the fact that tomorrow it's supposed to be 38. So from Monday to Saturday, the temperature is going to shift by like 60 degrees, which is weird. So it feels kind of like spring outside, even though it's only 38 degrees. I don't know. It's bizarre. Anyways, all that said, I hope you guys got some great books, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye.